Ask any city and state what happened. What's up? Y'all ain't letting us go in without a gun? Nah, we ain't. I'm gone. Get money. It's all with. I don't trust no nigga. I don't trust no. Nah, hell no. Have you ever had a price put on your head before? Have you ever had a nigga put some money on your head before? Well, you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah. AHumbleSoul, we checking back in, man. We're taking a trip to Memphis, East Memphis to be exact. Placing the spotlight on Finesse2Tymes, you know.
I get money, no arguing. Check out my charges. Number dope and robbery. Yeah. A pot in a stove. Yeah. A fork and a faucet. Yeah. Gucci and Robin. Yeah. 30s and Carters. Yeah. Drop out apartments. You get shot just for looking. 80,000 in bond money won't make it to booking. Yeah. I was mastering my plan back when country black was chicken. Bet 1,000, shoot 1,000, but my dice were crooked. Yeah. It's that mob. What you know about a hole? What you know about them junkies pulling up on King Road? Man, this little blue pill make a nigga say they sold. At the Studio 8 with 5 back paid hoes. No sleep, nigga. Those hang off the hen. Fuck a dope feet, nigga. Summertime streets, hot chicken, concrete, nigga. On no pussies that didn't want to front me, nigga. Yeah. And I wouldn't say excuse me if I bump these niggas. I don't bump these niggas. I don't look at they videos.
A suspect is arrested overnight after a mass shooting in Arkansas. 25-year-old Memphis-based rapper Ricky Hampton is in custody in connection to a nightclub shooting that left 28 people injured.
For those who don't know, you know, before he went to prison, a lot of people put Finesse2Tymes in the conversation with the heavyweights out of Memphis at that time. It really seemed like he was going to be one of the next up. You know, his style was different. There was pain in his music, but it was also like soulful. But the only thing that really was putting his career on hold was legal troubles.
I wish them the best of luck. Dizzle will get well soon. He's a good friend of mine, and shout out to Little Rock.
Shout out to Little Rock. Do you have anything to say about that shooting or the shootings that follow you?
Nah, I don't got nothing else to do with it.
He's been opening his music about going in and out of jail. Back in 2010, you know, he was convicted of aggravated robbery. I think like 2 counts of aggravated robbery, and reportedly sentenced to 8 years, you know, behind the wall because of that. He ended up getting out in 2016, and you know, right after he did, he got back to business. He dropped pretty much his biggest song to date, Going Straight In. Man, the video has generated more than 50 million views on YouTube, and that's not including like any streams on, you know, the digital outlets like Apple or Spotify, etc. if the song is on there. And he ended up linking up with Moneybagg Yo, you know what I'm saying? And this is around the time when Moneybagg Yo really had a heavy street buzz in Memphis and the surrounding areas, you know, and he had signed with CMG. So he's on fire, you know what I'm saying? And for Finesse2Tymes to link up with him around this time, it's a great situation for him, especially considering that he had only been out of prison for a couple of months before that. But you know, Moneybagg has his Bread Gang entertainment label. Finesse got down with that and started really representing and pushing it. Unfortunately, it didn't last too long. Things ended up going sour, man, and back in like early 2017, this is only a few months after he linked up with Bread Gang, he went on live on social media and pretty much started airing out his issues with Moneybagg Yo, and revealed that, you know, he was no longer Bread Gang affiliated. He pretty much said, man, that he used to write a lot of Moneybagg Yo's music, and that he was giving him songs, the songs he already had recorded, he'd give them to Moneybagg Yo to use instead of using them for his own projects. The major thing that motivated Moneybagg Yo to cut him off was, you know, Finesse2Tymes going at Young Dolph after Dolph, you know, did CMG. Although Moneybagg Yo was down with CMG, he had in the past, you know, like collaborated with Young Dolph. I guess he really appreciated, you know, Dolph looking out for him. He said like he had did a feature for him for free. This is when Dolph is really buzzing and Moneybagg Yo is still on the come up. Even when Dolph started going at Gotti and all of that, you never really saw Moneybagg Yo jump into the mix like Black Youngster did. And Finesse2Tymes, you know, he's a totally different type of guy. He went on social media and started going at Young Dolph. And he said that Moneybagg Yo pretty much wasn't rocking with that. And that kind of led to their separation.
It done came down to this right here. You know what I'm saying? It done came down to, you know what I'm saying, to the point of no return. You know what I'm saying? I had already been writing shit for him, you know what I'm saying? Fucking with the nigga, letting the nigga get my songs and shit. I don't give no nigga my music, bro. If I fuck with you and give you my music, I love you. You cut me off for fucking with Dolph. You know what I'm saying? We start rapping cause I got hard on Dolph.
But as far as Finesse2Tymes, man, after he, you know, got away from BGE, he was still putting out his own music, still touring. He was going to different places to perform, you know, not just in Memphis, but, you know, in Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama. And it was actually during one of these performances, man, that he got into a situation. On June 24th of 2017, Finesse2Tymes was performing at a club in Forrest City, Arkansas. It was called Club Envy. And this is like less than an hour away from Memphis. And after he performed, you know, he's getting ready to leave the venue, and he hops into, from what I understand, a Mercedes-Benz with his bodyguard, and he notices that it's a car that's blocking them from getting out. According to reports, you know, he started yelling at the person in the car who was blocking them, which ended up being a woman who her identity was never revealed, from what I understand, publicly. And, you know, Finesse, you know, he's getting them impatient at this point and still yelling at the woman, man, to get out the way so he can get out, you know, so they can drive out of the parking lot. Eventually, the chick in the other car puts her car in reverse, and this is when allegedly Finesse2Tymes grabs a quote-unquote AK-47 style weapon, or Draco in so many words, and aims it at her. So she turns her car around and quickly speeds off, according to reports. And while she's driving away, for whatever reason, Finesse2Tymes allegedly fires, you know, a shot from the Draco at her back window. And you know, it shatters the window, goes through and hits her in the neck or grazes her neck. And she eventually, you know, she gets away and drives herself to the hospital and is treated, you know. According to reports, some people recorded the entire incident, took pictures and all of that and put it on Facebook. Law enforcement gets, you know, called, and they put a warrant out for Finesse2Tymes. But he doesn't turn himself in, or they don't arrest him. And by the following week, you know, he's performing again, still touring. And he goes to this club. This is on July 1st of 2017. He goes to this club in Little Rock, Arkansas. It's called the Power Ultra Lounge. And he's with his bodyguard again. So they pull up to the spot. And they're on stage performing when they just hear like multiple shots start going off.
The barrage of gunfire was broadcast on Facebook Live from inside a nightclub in Little Rock, Arkansas. Panicked clubgoers ran for their lives to get away from the chaos while dodging bullets.
You got shot, man.
This man hid under a pool table.
I lay and wait for the gunshots to stop, but it went on for about 10 minutes.
Police believe several people got into an argument and gunfire was exchanged, injuring dozens. The youngest victim is just 16 years old.
See, what y'all gotta understand is, I come from a city where niggas play games with security. Like, I don't trust your security. Motherfucker telling me, well, we got security. Fuck your security. I don't trust your security. What I look like, put my life in their hand. No, hell no. Fuck your security. Like, I come from a city where niggas paying security to wipe you out. I come from a city where niggas The security shiesty, the security fuck with niggas, and nah, I'm not going for none of that. You see what I'm saying? No, you gotta understand what I've been through, where I come from. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. My T.I. Wayne, all them folks move with armed security guard, licensed security guard. When you got convicted felons, you know what I'm saying? You can't move around like you want to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially being in the position that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of niggas been trying to get a reputation off a nigga name, but I'm sparking every time. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I'm sparking every fucking time a nigga try to get a reputation out of my name. I'm dumping. So I'm traumatized. You can't blame me. You hear me? I done been through motherfuckers trying to snatch my chain. I done went through too much shit. So you think I'm finna go nowhere with I done been in too many run-ins. I'm dumping. I'm dumping off the meat rack. You hear me?
The following day, or later on that day, I think the following day, Finesse2Tymes, he drives to Birmingham, Alabama. It's a nightclub in Birmingham called Side Effects that he was scheduled to perform at. By this time, you know, law enforcement is already on the trail. ATF, you know, the police, all of that, man. So by the time he pulls into the parking lot in the Benz, him and his bodyguard and some other people, and it's like a van that's behind him with some more members of their crew. You know, the police, you know, they pull in, you know, they hop out and arrest him, and they search the car. They find multiple guns that, you know, his bodyguard claims are his, including the weapon that, you know, Finesse2Tymes allegedly fired at the chick that grazed her, you know what I'm saying, back in Forrest City, Arkansas. Prior to that, they also found like some ammunition that matches some of the shell casings, or at least one of the shell casings that were, you know, picked up by law enforcement at the shooting in Little Rock, Arkansas. So not only do they have the weapon that's linked to the shooting in Forrest City, Arkansas, they have some ammunition that matches some of the shell casings recovered from the major shooting in Little Rock at that club, man, where those 25 people were shot.
Rapper Ricky Hampton was arrested in Birmingham, Alabama early Sunday, barely 24 hours after a shooting at his concert in Arkansas wounded more than 24 people. Hampton, also known as Finesse2Tymes, was taken into custody just as he was about to perform at a club in Birmingham. A second man was also arrested, and 2 handguns and an assault rifle were seized. The U.S. Marshal Service says the arrest involved an outstanding assault charge not related to Saturday morning shooting. The shooting at the concert in Little Rock, Arkansas injured 28 people. No one there was arrested. Little Rock police say Hampton is a person of interest, and he'll be extradited to Arkansas for questioning. Authorities also want to see if the firearms seized in Alabama match the shell casings found in Arkansas.
I'm a convicted felon, bro. I can't go to jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to jail, bro. I can't, hell no, not to the feds. They want me in the feds, man. I've been to the penitentiary 2 times, man. You know what I'm saying? 2 times, man. I've been to the penitentiary. They not gonna get me like that. Not the feds. And what I got going on right now in my life and my career, you think, nah, I got to have me, every time I move around, I got licensed security with me. And it's just dead on it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man, so they discovered the shell case, and so after that, man, they arrest Finesse2Tymes. They arrest his bodyguard, whose name is Kentrell Gwynn. They hit him with multiple charges, you know. And long story short, man, Finesse2Tymes ends up pleading guilty to 1 count of being a felon in possession of a firearm in federal court. This is back in like early 2018, and his bodyguard ends up pleading guilty to transferring a firearm to a felon. So pretty much giving a gun to a felon, and that's related to the Draco, who the bodyguard purchased the Draco, but you know, obviously Finesse2Tymes is the one who was in possession of it, man, when that shooting took place in Forrest City. It's also alleged photos and video of him, you know, holding the Draco when the shooting happened in Little Rock too. So, but yeah, man, long story short, you know what I'm saying, the bodyguard gets 18 months and he pretty much had like time served because they had already been locked up while they were fighting their cases and going to court. They pled guilty to the charges and all of that. Finesse2Tymes, he ended up getting hit with a 5-year sentence, so he served a little bit more time. And while he was incarcerated, you know, he was releasing music, his videos of him rapping in his cell.
I'm sick of correctional officers. I'm sick of these niggas. I'm sick of eating ramen noodles. Winking my eye at the DA. I'm with this shit trying to fuck on the prosecutor. Got popped. They thought a nigga would stop. They thought a nigga would flop. Cause I got locked. They wanted me at my spot. They treated me like an op. When I went fed, everybody thought I was dead. They tried to do me like Schmurder. Do me like Gates. No one won't fuck with these rappers. Free BG and C murder. I feel the jealousy. I feel the jet. I feel the envy. I feel the tension. I hope you don't play with me when I'm in traffic. You know I'm a menace. You know you can get it. You know it's a difference. You know it's from me, any niggas. From me, they had me on CNN trying to blemish my image. Cause I come from the trenches. Hey, the jailhouse raised me. The struggle shit made me. Music saved me. Everybody traded. They want me to forgive, but nobody gave me nothing. No, nothing amazed me.
He was released in July of 2022. There's footage of him hopping off a jet with Jay Prince Jr. You know, he's putting out multiple videos that's generating millions of views, and I'm sure he has some projects on the way. There's no telling what the future holds, man, but hopefully, you know, Finesse2Tymes will be able to really turn his life around and, you know, join that list of artists from Memphis who have become successful, you know, just superstars.
Back on the motherfucking street, this Finesse2Tymes, they're going straight in, nigga, you been heard about for 5 motherfucking years. Yeah, it's me, I'm the nigga you heard about. I'm back now.
Black tape, red tape, and was wrapped in that red tape is a fed case. They thought I was gone, came home, I be that case. I never forget where I'm from, cause I'm her every day. I'm at her every night. There go them fed lights. Rob who? Take what? Woo! There go them mad lights. These niggas see me there with the other jets. But my dad is gangster, that nigga from the Willets. I'm a man for anything, money for any gang. I'm the youngest, realest nigga in my city, man. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody tuning in and rocking with AHumbleSoul. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the button ASAP. If you're messing with the video, man, drop a comment, hit the like button, share it with your people. You know what I'm saying? Check out the links in the description below the video. Grab some of that AHumbleSoul merch and all of that. Yeah. Until next time, I'ma holler at y'all, man. It's your guy Lewis checking in 100.
I got out of jail with nothing. I came up off the home. I got that hustle and flow, man.